Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into TWS Macho Monday. I am one of your commentators here, Nice Boy Mitch, with my partner in crime since we've started this entire journey, the one, the only, the sex shooter himself, Mr. T. Higglesworth the third. And also, we have
Listen here, you dread having son of a gun. How do you always forget my name, dude? There's something not right up there in your head. You know you're not Jamaican, right?
really? I never claimed to be Jamaican. Do I come to you? Do I come? Never mind. You know what?
No, you come in here, you don't even know my name, dude. It's like it don't even matter. It's like I'm name's matter in here.
Oh God, don't say that name. Don't say that name. Please don't.
Listen, nice boy. If you're going to introduce people correctly, then introduce them correctly. We are trying to be professional, okay?
Right. I'm gonna work on that. You know what? We are getting close, and you are right. It's very disrespectful that I have not gave you the proper introduction that you deserve. So, from the one and only of Mean Streets of Tennessee, wearing the heavy chain around his neck and the fancy glasses.
Hey, you can stop, okay? You can stop right there. This is very condescending and disrespectful what you're doing in pelvis, and I will not stand for it. Carry on with the show, young man, before I get up off this chair.
All right. So, anywho, we have a amazing show for you tonight. We have a big main event to see a number one contender for the hardcore sit down championship tonight in a cage match with multiple competitors. Excited to see that. We're gonna see the Nice and Spice twins in action tonight, and not only that,
Oh yeah.
apparently we're gonna hear some words from my no good for nothing brother again, because apparently I think he just likes to hear himself talk. I just think he likes to hear himself talk. I get
Wouldn't
so
you if you dripped perfection, dude? Huh?
You call him perfection? Really?
I mean, he is the reigning defending United Wrestling Federation World's Heavyweight Champion. I mean, I would say that would mean he is perfection.
Speaking of,
what championships do you have? Has your mother ever said you're perfect the way you are? I should think not.
Maybe the hot dog eating contest. Maybe, nice boy.
Well, I think I hear the music now. Oh, great. Here we go. He's actually here tonight, not on the movie screen. He's actually here.
Rude boy Mitsu coming down to the ring.
That's an Armani suit, guys. Look at it. Look at it glisten in the
$7,000. Great. From Rodeo Drive. Look at that beautiful gold belt around his shoulder. The United Wrestling Federation World's Heavyweight Champion, y'all. These people on their feet. What a meteoric rise and a domineering reign as champion.
You know, I bet you Rude Boy Mitch gives amazing hugs, dude. I don't know why, but that's the thought I just had in my head.
You should try the pop. You're looking at the pinnacle of professional wrestling right here, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TWS Macho Monday. Yes, it is me, your owner, CEO, the head honcho of the company. And I hope you all enjoyed last week's show, as we are only a few weeks away from Final Taco. A lot of things are getting set up. I'm excited, and I know it's going to be one heck of a show. With that being said, talking about Final Taco, I do have to say that we are going to have to push it back due to scheduling conflict. So for now, it will now be March 3rd instead of February 25th. So March 3rd will be Final Taco.
Okay.
And I'm excited.
Straightforward.
Not only else am I excited is I know UWF is on the brink of being back here real soon. And I'm excited that I am still and currently the longest reigning United Wrestling Federation champion. And there is no one
Because he barely fights.
that has the amount of talent to even try and take this title away from me.
Wow.
Well,
I
why
am
don't you go up there, nice boy,
the
and
man.
challenge him right now?
I am
Right.
best in the world. I am the only thing there is, and I'm better than everybody else. Yes, I am a champion that you can be proud of.
Hey, hey, hey.
Whoa.
Mr.
Who's
Rude.
interrupting
Look up here.
That's right. Someone better interrupt this fool. I'm ready.
You know what? I don't even remember the last time
That's
you've
Ganja.
competed in TWS. And since you and I are both contracted in both businesses, you think you could just walk around and claim you're the longest UWF champion without any challenges? You must be joking.
Good point.
So Mr. Rude Boy, I have a challenge for you since we haven't seen you in a TWS ring and compete in a long time. How about I come after UWF title at Final Taco? This way when UWF gets back, they can have a champion they'll be proud of.
Oh, yeah, good luck, sir. Good luck.
So, Ganja, you want to fight me, the 3-time, the UWF champion of Final Taco, because you don't think that I can hang as far as not being in a TWS ring for the amount of time that I haven't been here. Since I haven't been in the TWS ring since, you know, my tag team run with Short Fuse. You think you really have what it takes to step up to face the best in the world?
Wow. Yeah,
All right,
best.
Ganja. I see your request, and I accept it. March 3rd at Final Taco. I hope you're ready for it. You just asked for it.
Wow.
Dude, that gave me the
Wow.
heebie-jeebies. Look. I got goosebumps. Look.
Ganja
Yes,
Gamer
sir.
saying that he's both contractedly through UWF and TWS and thinks he gets to jump straight to the line just to be able to face the UWF champion after Bagante is the #1 contender. All because
Yeah.
he says, oh, you haven't competed in TWS in a while, so you should have to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
don't know about this one. That, admire the bravado and the unmitigated gall of Ganja Game. Okay? He's a gamer for sure. Calls the plug, gets half on the sack 5 on it, if you understand what I'm talking about. But I have to say that he is making a miscalculation here because I guaranteed you that the big man, the outlaw, Manolo Brigante, will have something to say about this. You don't get to jump the line when we have a #1 contender. Now, again, I admire his bravado. That's the way you can go around and get yourself a shot at the champion, a shot at the title, a chance to be the man who can beat the man. But I'm telling you right now, Ganja, you better recognize that you might have drawn the ire of Manolo Brigante. We got a lot of things that are going to happen in the next coming weeks in professional wrestling, especially on TWS, especially in UWF, as we make our return next Thursday on prime time. Manolo Brigante will be in action, and I'm expecting, after seeing this here tonight, he's going to have some words for Ganja. Watch out.
Woo.
Mhm.
Interesting. Well, we're going to take it down to the action right now, get this first match on the way. Excited to see as we have the Beast Incarnate, Catherine, in action
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Wow.
Whoever's in the ring with Catherine, you're probably leaving in a stretcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a long, hard look at the beast incarnate, the Amazon goddess herself, Juju Women's Champion, Catherine. Gotta be over 7 feet tall. Trapezius muscles shaped like a diamond. Look at the way them hips swing when she walks. Chiseled body straight from Themyscira, the beast incarnate is one of the most feared women in all of professional wrestling.
I have to agree with you, T. Higgs. There's been many women, and all but 2 has actually ever pinned her to the ground and actually became successful. The one person that I feel like the little engine that could Wild was the only one that keeps stepping up and just does not back down. But again, she is a force to be reckoned with, and by God, I would never feel like I'd ever want to get in the ring as she goes up against the Dommy Mommy tonight, Julie 8722, coming in here to try her luck against.
I love Dommy Mommy, ladies and gentlemen, but she ain't dominating anything here tonight.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a tough night for her. That's most certainly the case here. It's going to be a long, rough night.
I agree. You know, I'm kind of curious on who is going to be the next person that'll step up here to Catherine and try to attempt to go after that Juju championship, you know? Is there going to be anybody that can take it from her? That's the question. So,
well, you know what will happen if Catherine finds herself losing against another competitor, right? Whoever can beat Catherine is going to go after Hustle Dice and Mama Pumpkin Pie next.
That's probably true, but I don't think Catherine's quite done with Mama Pumpkin and Hustle Dice. So
I wouldn't blame her if she's not. She's got a score to settle, dude.
As looks like Catherine here, hard at work. Really been all Catherine here. Literally the first few seconds of this match. I see the one and only Guadalajara supplement V-pump machine in the front row tonight. Good to see him there.
Oh yes, baddest man on the planet.
I know they've been strategizing and getting ready for GMW. I know, you know, hopefully you know, Hyperspeed Jace here is recovering soon. We sure do miss him.
Absolutely.
Vision, you just wait till later. I got something for you, dude.
But looks like Julie here is trying to get a little momentum here as Catherine, again, it's just all Catherine. She's throwing her around like a rag doll. I mean, I don't really know why that Julie is even still in TWS. We haven't seen her win a match. It's very
that backside.
It's
dude.
very unfortunate, you know, and I feel like as the wrestling season has gone on, we've seen more and more wrestlers, you know, not really cut out for this type of work, you know. So,
well, the business is a revolving door. You know, people are gonna come and go. People have lives. Everybody can't be at the top of the car. So, you know, it's a hard life. You know, traveling on the road 365. For most people, doing shows in between other shows, trying to make a buck. A lot of these people don't make the big bucks. They get an average pay, average day's work. So, you know, it's very hard to try to claw your way to the top, to get that recognition, to get the big money. And, you know, some people just can't hack it, you know. But a lot of these talents are young, and they've got a long career ahead of them, you know, and some of them are going to fall by the wayside, and some of them are going to rise to the top as the cream, you know. And that's just the business. It's the nature of the business.
Yeah, I mean, nice, but could you imagine, dude, if we all had, you know, veteran talent out there, you know, all shocks, you know, it would be primetime matches every match, you know. We got to have these lower talented individuals to, you know, create the show.
Without those folks, we would never have seen such rookies like a Cam Combos burst on the scene, or the Ghost Girl, you know. Ganja Gamer Girl at one point was too hot to try, you know. You know, there's a plethora of them. Loudmouth Ant coming back and really connecting with people. You know, these are the ways in which the business cycles itself, and you know, you just have to go with the ebbs and flows, if you will.
It's funny you bring up Loudmouth, and I am a fan, man. I tell you what, I wasn't a fan when he first started, but he has made so much massive improvements through the wrestling season that it's so good to see him prevail in putting on some good matches. I mean, he took GMW, that games or lanes matter to the limit,
Yes.
So
Yes, he did.
I'm really proud with him and Bop, man. Bop is another individual,
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little excited. I'm ready for prime time. I'm miss prime time there, Diggs. I'm ready. I'm ready for
Well,
it.
as Catherine continues to beat the living snot out of the Diamond Mama, we do have a very nice card put together. The baddest man on the planet himself, leader of the Visions Vlog crew, VVZ.com. You can save your 10% using code RUDE, of which will directly be deposited into Visions' account. You can get your Viz pump as well from VVZ.com. But yes, he will be in action defending his Maniac Championship against Twisted, being accompanied by Mr. Smiley. We have Manola Brigante will be in action. Short Fuse will be in action. Actually, he's going to be taking on Jonathan Gresham, number one contender for the Grand Prix Championship. This is going to be a lot of action on the return of United Wrestling Federation's Thursday Night Primetime. But to go back to what you're saying, we're excited to be back. We're excited to get this thing going all the way to March for WrestleQuest, our biggest pay-per-view of the year. And it's going to be a great one.
Absolutely. Catherine here really putting it to Julie here. Julie still has not really had too much offense this entire match. Catherine's just pure dominance here, as I feel like we're starting to see the old style of Catherine again, man,
Yes.
where she just comes in and brutally just dismantles her opponent.
Absolutely. Just
So
brutalizes her opposition. Yes.
It
But
looks
I think
like
it's more than that too, gentlemen. I think she is getting into not just not just wearing down the body of her opponent, but mentally, because she literally grabbed Dami Mani by the face with one hand and threw her across the ring.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing that brute strength where I'm thinking after the long break here from the holidays and everything, I think she may have recessed herself. Looks like we got an Anaconda Vice there in the middle of the ring. Got in pretty tight. Oh,
might be it here.
Barely gets
all the way
out
out.
of it.
And a lot of folks are going to be looking forward to Final Taco as well, as well as WrestleQuest. These are probably going to be the biggest pay-per-views of the year outside of WrestleMania, so to speak. If you take a look at what's been going on in the wrestling world, a lot of moving parts, a lot of shakeups, especially over there in an organization up north. However, Dave, we're not going to point the finger, but as you know, Jordan Grace was featured on Extreme Prejudice first.
Absolutely, yeah.
Before she appeared in a Royal Rumble, I mean, we understand when we're under a microscope. Is all I'm saying, nice boy.
Absolutely, it feels like we're getting poached now for our talent. I get that. As Irish Whip here into that, Julie cuts it off. Julie doing everything she can to survive this match. Another, looks like Anaconda Vice. That one looks like it might be a little bit tighter. And she taps out. It's all over Catherine.
Very dominating display here.
Purely
by
dominates.
You had that in tight. There's no way out of that one, fellas.
I see the baddest man on the planet right now, just drinking, guzzling down and really enjoying himself. It's good to see him kind of kick back and relax and just enjoy the show when he's not brutalizing his opponent or making all that money on BBC.com. Wait a minute, what's happening?
Catherine's not done.
Well,
she didn't have to do this. Come on.
Well, normally I find this sort of behavior to be degrading and disrespectful, but she's basically just letting Dami Mama know that you don't belong here. Maybe you should think about becoming a registered nurse or get your CDL or something. This is not the place for you. So maybe that's just Catherine's way of just showing her love and appreciation for somebody to come out there, give her a nice little workout, but now it's time to just find out who you really are because you don't belong here in the square circle. Maybe that's what that was. That's why I'm not going to jump to conclusions on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Pelvis, you have anything else to add on to that performance there by Catherine?
Honestly, gentlemen,
that's it?
Let me try that again.
That's it?
All right.
What the hell was that, Pelvis? Are you over there? You've been on that damn juice temperature.
Maybe, but listen.
Now you know you ain't supposed to be having yourself a little nip before the show.
I'm sorry, but listen. So it's competitors like Catherine that make this job so easy for us, dude. Because there was no reason Dami Mommy should have been in the ring tonight.
Yes, we didn't even have to call that action. It was just one sided.
Absolutely. We will take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you want a game like a champion? Enhance your limit.
What's he gonna do? Oh my God! It's broken him in half. Broke him in half. Wow!
And get your juju on. And you can be a champion. And with your next purchase for Juju Energy, use code RUDE to get 10% off your next purchase, and you can make your mark as a champion.
These last few months have been pretty emotional. You don't understand what happened. Rude Girl and I were on top of the world. We had the TWS tag team titles for a long time.
Tell him, Mom.
We had some of the most incredible matches with Monster Pumpkin, and just because there was a few mistakes, Rude Girl went rogue. I mean, we both were the finalists for the tournaments and UWF, and it was an incredible match. I barely escaped out of that with the win. Anybody Gold Bear won that match.
Yeah.
And then a couple nights later she just blatant attacks me and breaks up one of the most dominant tag teams of all time.
Yeah.
He thought we were sisters. All her ego is like her father's. So you know what, Rude Girl, I am tired of all this back and forth as far as attacking each other heads up or when we least expect it. So why don't we do this? You say that you're the best, I say that I'm the best at Final Taco. We really put our endurance to the test. We do the first ever women's Iron Women match, and then we'll truly know who rightfully deserved to win that tournament.
Wow.
Yeah, see you at Final Taco, and you better bring your best because you have no idea what I am capable of.
Wow.
Oh my!
You know,
big words from a.
The one thing that I agree with is she said that my no good for nothing niece has just as big as an ego as my brother. Like, she is 100% right, and you know what? I applaud you.
That's the only thing you got from that? Nice boy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That egotistical prick. And you know what they say? The apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, and it didn't fall for you at all, apparently.
What?
Look at you.
Nice.
What have you done?
Are
What
you-
have you accomplished in your
T.
life?
Higgs, you might need a cough drop too.
T. Higgs, you need a cough
I'm just
drop?
saying. I'm saying now.
What? I'm just saying. She's right. Her ego got the best of her, and she attacked what a really good thing they had. They were one of the longest reigning tag team champions. They had phenomenal matches.
We've heard enough. Your hate in your blood for your family is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand for the life of me how you can sit there and say these things about the only man who's ever given a damn about you, about a niece who looks up to you. You're jealous, and your jealousy is going to be your undoing. All of this nonsense about you're good for nothing, brother. If he's such a good for nothing, then why are you working here? Who gave you the job, sucker?
You know, you're kind of right.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of right.
Maybe, nice boy, you need a dose of humility, huh?
All right.
Yo,
Well,
yo.
I guess I got a little bit more what she said, as we, ladies and gentlemen, may be witnessing the first ever Iron Woman's match at Final Taco.
Be a hell of a thing to see.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Rude Girl Hawk. I mean, if you go back into the night that they had and they shared together out there in Long Island, New York, for Ring of the Dam when they competed for the Manama Toyota Cup Championship tournament in the finals, and the match they had, even though it was under 20 minutes, I mean, it was a banger of a match, back and forth. And she's very correct in saying that it could have went either way. It didn't go either way. It went arms way. And I think that was the final straw that broke the camel's back for Real Girl Hart to make the decision that it was time for her to stand out on her own. Remember, when she walked away for a little while after they lost the tag team championship, she came back ripped. More, she got put a little bit of muscle on, a little bit more meat on her. You know, maybe she read my book, Harder Nips for Harder Times. Understand what I'm talking about? She comes back. She's got a new devastating move where she's knocking blocks off their top. You understand what I'm talking about, Bill? Okay. Now, understand disdain for her partner, but she's got to recognize that sometimes people feel like they got to step out of the shadow that they're in and stand alone. And I think that's what Real Girl Hawk was doing. Now, she went about it the wrong way. I don't agree with the way she handled things, except for how she won in the tournament. We still go over that, you know, using her brain, obviously not being emotional, which is one of the things I used to say was a knock on her. No longer is that the case. Rule Girl Hawk is a focused assassin, brain. And if this happens, if Boy Mitch deems it so, first ever Iron Woman match in TWS history, I'm telling you right now, this could be a candidate for match of the year.
I 100% agree. I mean, we've seen a lot of Iron Man matches. You know, we've seen Short Fuse do one in UWF, then back to back do another one with Frenchie.
Yes.
So we know how grueling and stamina and how much effort it takes. You gotta want it, man. You want those matches, you gotta want it. So you're absolutely 100% right. As far as if this goes down, we are in the brink of possibly one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time. You are 100% right. As we're going back down to the action here right now, get this show on the way. Wild One in action, ladies and gentlemen. Excited to see her. She's been on a pretty good roll lately. She had a big successful win last week. As she comes out again.
Looking to build her resume up for 2024. Absolutely. Wild One Double X. Looking to build up a case for something great in 2024.
Weird. Must be having a little tech difficulty. No music on this outing tonight. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but it's not like we haven't been here before in the old TWS days where, remember, we didn't have any music. So
it's old school. Taking it back old school. You know,
old school.
Production value was a little bit bare bones, and, you know, but it was all for good purposes and maintaining the budget so that people could get paid. All right now.
We got Kitty in action as well. Oh, Kitty's coming out with music, so they must have got the music fixed. Good to see that our tech guys are working hard to make sure things running smooth. Kitty Meow again. She's been another one, kind of like the Dami Mommy, hasn't really had a lot of success here. She tries, but you know, the fans do end up liking her, whether it's, you know, her style or I guess her looks.
Correct me if I'm wrong, nice boy, but I believe that style and looks are one and the same.
I mean, I don't know. Do you know? I mean, you look at. Look at your. So back to the match here.
No, you say what you need to say. I'm sitting right here. You say what you need to say. Be a man.
Right here, as we square up, and Wild here going one-on-one with Kitty Meow.
That's one thing Kitty Meow does not want to do is go toe-to-toe Wild.
Well,
she can do stuff with the best of them.
Again, every week we know that we say how competitive the women are in TWS. So far, we've had 2 back-to-back women's matches, which is nice to see. Too bad Cowboy Benny wasn't here. I know he'd be loving it right now. But
absolutely.
Wild starting off strong. Big old splash off top rope. Kitty Meow looks absolutely just confused. Don't even know where she is. Wild getting back up. What happens when you hit him
with that lemon drop, dude?
Another knee to the face. Good
and
God.
Third, Jesus.
Going again. Kitty might be hurt. What is going on? Back at it. Kitty finally rolls out of it. Looks like she's may have gained consciousness. 1 count. I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to pin Wild that fast. You can't be posing in the middle of the ring like that with Wild in there.
Absolutely not. That's the inexperience of someone like Katie trying to
she just looks
showboat.
absolutely lost.
Yes.
Eagle Fang! There's the Eagle Fang there.
That's very true.
Ran out of lives, gentlemen.
Biggest and fastest growing karate in the valley, right? How's it go?
She has been training. She has been training in the Eagle Fang dojo under the tutelage of Mr. Rude Boy Mitch for a few months now, I would say. Last I heard, she had been promoted to blue belt. That's very good for her. And she's making her way through the Eagle Fang dojo, trying to add to her repertoire and offensive tactics. Very, very smart of her to get better. That's the way to get better. That's what it's all about. That was just improving as best and as much as you can in order to get to the top.
Big kick to the face there. It's been all Wild all match. We've seen 2 dominant matches now. You've seen Catherine just dominate her opponent. Wild's dominating her opponent. I mean,
look who they're in the ring with. I mean, you know, these aren't the top cream of the crop in the women's division as well as in the women's professional wrestling. These are people who are still very inexperienced, trying to figure themselves out and trying to get better. And you're going against former champions here. This is what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. You know, I'm kind of excited here when UWF does get back in business. What is on the verge there for the women's division there? You know, is brand new, just kicked off. We've had a lot of good matches. Again, we've mentioned Jordan Grace, you know, over there. Hustle Dice, you know, is over there. Like, I'm excited to see where the women's division goes in UWF.
Well, it's not fully built. You know, we have Hustle Dice as our ambassador, and she has been doing her due diligence to go out and scout talent all over the world, making her list, working closely with Mr. Quinn and Mr. Rude Boy Mitch in order to figure out at some point when it's time to have a division that right out of the gate will make an impact in the pro wrestling world. But for now, we're going to continue highlighting women who deserve to be highlighted on that stage. We're going to continue to bring in talent from all across the globe, other promotions working in hand to highlight women for whatever reasons and for whatever purposes we need them to do on prime time or albeit a pay-per-view. So that's the game plan right now going forward for the United Wrestling Federation. Not so much a division with a title at play, but just showcasing women who deserve to be showcased until it's time to hit that green light under the tutelage and leadership of Hustle Dice, and we bring that title into the picture.
Massive kick by Wild again. She just won like that last week. That's got to be that Eagle Fang you're talking about. That was a crazy kick to the face. Definitely put Kitty out. We're going to see this maybe one more time right here.
Yes.
Kitty had a bowl of milk and went night-night, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. What a crazy kick. Absolutely insane. Well, Wild picks up another victory here. I'm curious on here where she's going here. She's been rising to the top, scoring victory after victory. Where does she put herself in a position? Is she on the path of going against the Beast Incarnate one more time against Catherine? Is it time to go after Mama Pumpkin? What's the future look like here for Wild One?
Only the Wild One knows, and you know. But I will tell you that to continue to put these wins together, you're gonna make a case for being a champion at some point or getting the match you feel like you deserve. So if she keeps up her winning ways, I mean, it's Wild One Double X. She's a former Juju Energy Women's Champion. She can do it all, and she can go after it all. So it's entirely up to her. But right now, I love the new attitude. I love the new repertoire, new offense, and I love what I'm seeing. 2 wins in a row. Keep it up, Wild. Keep it up.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Looks like we're gonna be met again by this guy again. Apparently not a very big fan favorite. So.
Oh, sweet Jemima honey.
Oh, yeah. Here he comes. The assassin himself. Here's Purchase. Lay it on us, Pierce. Lay it on us.
Wonder what he's gonna say this week.
They probably going out with the whole damn world on this.
Absolutely, going after your puppy. He's going after your king.
Let me get out
Baby,
my
had to
chest.
live.
So do you want talk about and let's see talk about is Mr. OGV last Macho Monday TWS show
Okay.
episode 30. You saw that right, very funny, and all of you TWS fans and you TWS commentaries pretty cool, right? I sick of tired booing for me anymore, and Mr. OGV, get your ass down here in this ring.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk like man, face to face, amigo. OGV, why you need a match with me so bad, and tell me why. Those TWS fans doesn't like real Darkside Savior Pierce Perch gimmick.
Okay.
Fine, I don't like it ugly black stuff attire.
Whoa.
I hate that gimmick Darkside Savior and the Demon. OGV, I know inside your head you kick my ass so badly and you want old Pierce Perch comeback as the assassin gimmick. TWS fans wants him back and TWS commentaries wants him back. TWS and UWF wants him back too. OGV, I respect for you and I trust you and I respect my family and my brothers. I respect my friends TWS and UWF off camera and storyline. OGV, you want face me, let me think, and I accept your challenge, Mr. OGV. About wait, I'm not done. It's not going to be Darkside Savior Pierce Perch gimmick, and you will face returning old the assassin Pierce Perch gimmick.
Keep going, Pierce. Don't stop. Don't stop, man.
I think he's done. I think they cut his
Listen,
mic. I think
listen,
they
nice
cut
boy.
his mic.
If
I
this
think they cut his
man
mic.
wrestled
I
as
think
much
they
as
cut
he
his mic.
spoke,
What the heck
I
is
would
that
be
all
impressed.
about?
there was a lot of hibbity gobbity goobity. Maybe
Hey.
he took a hit of pelvis and stuff and probably shouldn't have done that.
Hey, I love when Pierce comes out and tells the people exactly how it is. I love it. I love it. I love it. The man stays working, stays in the gym. I'm glad to see him healed up and better, and I cannot wait to see him perform in the ring yet again. He's an amazing athlete, and the sky is the limit. I'm telling you, 2024 is going to belong to Pierce. Watch out.
That sometimes I don't understand what he's even saying, but I did get a little bit of
Would you
that,
like-
and he's
I understood every
saying-
single word.
saying
What
that
didn't you understand?
he said that
Go
the
ahead,
fans,
Blake, you tell me what it said.
the fans don't like his demon black gimmick
No,
because
that's
he
not what he
gets-
said.
because he
That's
gets
not what-
booed,
No,
and then all of
no.
a sudden he wants
He's-
to change it. Like,
no, not what he said.
what he
Let
say?
me translate.
Okay.
First of all, with regards to the fans, he said the fans of TWS don't like blacks. That's what he said, first of all. Okay. And we-
I think we lost Nice Boy over there.
what's his problem, Elvis?
I think you hit a funny bone or something. Apparently, you nudged him under the table. Maybe he found a cookie in his pocket. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
What he said
I'm
was that
better
he
now.
didn't like blacks. That the fans of TWS don't like blacks. And what it said was that the Demon Twisted was going to take those fans and show them why not liking blacks was the wrong way to go. But he said he didn't have enough of that. And that Twisted was out. And that UWF wants Pierce Perch back, which we do, because he's contractually obligated under UWF to perform as well as TWS. And what he said was he respects OGV and he respects everything OGV does. But if OGV wants a match so badly, he can't understand why OGV wants a match when he's wrestling in TWS and they don't like black. Okay? So what he said then was that he loves his family. And what did I tell you before, Pelvis? first chapter in my book, In the Hard Nips of Hard Times, is the most important thing in this world is family. That's the basis and the foundation of where you're going to get your hard nips to percolate in order to create the strength that you need to mount another man and dominate him. Okay, you understand what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen at home? So his Hurch is locked in. He's in the zone right now. You got to pay attention to what he's talking about to understand where his trajectory lies. Okay, this man is focused. I have never seen anything like it.
Well, I appreciate you that you are able to speak Pierce Perchinese, all right? I really do appreciate that.
You got it, man. You got it.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and go back down and get to the action here, as we've got, I believe, Wolf is in action. So we're going to see Wolf in action, as we seen him last week make ease work of Froggy Pate. But tonight, he goes up against Marcus Mills.
I haven't seen Marcus Mills in quite a long time.
I'm calling it, gentlemen. Wolf.
I'm going to have to see if you'll write a book on Perchinese there, T. Higgs, so I can understand.
The only man that can do that is Pierce Perch. The only man that can do that is Pierce Perch.
Maybe we should put that on a t-shirt. Do you speak Perchinese? You know,
this is a good idea. Maybe you want to talk to him about that.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
I wonder if Carson in Perchinese is fluent like French.
Oh. Well, Marcus Mills is in action. Marcus Mills has got the size, he's got the strength, but I don't know if he has the desire, as this man about to come down and face him. Wolf, the Juju champion.
Wolf gets in the ring.
Yeah, you like Wolf, don't you, Pelvis? You really enjoy him.
I do.
Yeah. I enjoy
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is ambiance, dude. Look at it. Like, he just
take a good look.
He gives me the heebie-jeebies and my nibblies, you know?
You are staring at a cold-blooded killer. TWS Men's Juju Champion of the World. The only man to hold the United Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships by himself. He's got black eyes, like a doll's eye. Don't seem to be living when they come at you, until he puts that wolf bite on you. And then the eyes roll over white, and you don't hear nothing but the screaming, the hollering of his opponents. When he steps into that ring, there is no escape.
I like his music choice too.
Very John Wick like.
Yeah. That's one man I would want to get in the ring with. Well, let's see what Marcus Mills fares up against here against Wolf, as this match is on their way. Wolf, hard at work, starts real fast, starts breaking the big man down. He knows so many different types of points and pressure points to hurt you. It's
Yes.
absolutely insane. The man studies how to just inflict pain onto a body. Oh.
Yes. I see Visions over there throwing popcorn in the ring. Ill-advised, but maybe he's inebriated a bit here.
He goes again, working the arm.
Breaking the big man down. Yes.
Marcus looks like he's a little stunned already. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Look at that DDT right there.
Just realized that he wasn't over his head.
Well, we don't normally see Wolf go up to the top. Big splash with a
Look
cover.
a splash off the top. Should be a 1, 2, 3. Very
Just
close
a 2
fall.
count. Look at this. Wolf already knows this is over. Look at him. He already knows it's over. if Wolf has any type of sensibility and actually cares about anything, he'll end this fast.
It's very interesting, as we saw on the TWS before the hiatus, that Rude Boy Mitch had a conversation with Wolf. They don't quite know what it's about, but we can speculate that it might have something to do with the next #1 contender, next challenger for the United Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Championship.
Big kick to the face. He's pointing at him. Big punch to the face, too. There's that meaty hand. 1, 2, 3. It's all over.
Very fast.
Very
Quick match,
fast.
like I said, gentlemen.
Very, very fast. Oh my God, look who's in the front row. Only good vibes right as Pierce Perch walked away. Wow. Interesting.
OGV is in the house.
As Wolf makes quick work of Marcus Mills. Very quick work. You know, it's funny you say that. They did have a conversation there. We don't know what's anything about that. So now, you know, the one thing that I'm kind of with you on your side is, you know, Bagante, I know he's not gonna like Ganja jump into that line. So
no.
You know, I wonder where Wolf's kind of involvement works with Rude in that. I have no idea what could be coming of that. But do we really need to say anything about that match? I mean, Wolf just purely came in dominant. There's really not much to say. Big meaty hands. Yeah, that's
I do want to interject and add a little something. No.
Go ahead, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did not take kindly to Lames Matter threatening me last week.
Oh, okay.
So, TWS talent, right here is a contract. I don't know if y'all can see it. Right here.
See it.
$10 million to whoever sends that Lames Matter to the hospital.
$10 million.
Throwing money around like that.
10 million?
Yes.
You get paid. First off, hold on, time out. You actually get paid enough to make $10 million to do that?
Pelvis. What did I tell you about counting another man's pockets?
W4 or W2, dude?
What did I tell you about counting another man's pockets? This Pelvis was already rich before he decided to do the job because me and Benny asked him to. Nobody asked you. You see the gold around this man's neck? You see the Cadillacs he drives? You think that's off an announcer's salary? He was rich before he came into this thing, man. Now, what did I tell you about counting other men's pockets? Stop it.
It's very rude, and you don't need to know anybody's business. That's what you said.
What I do out there, don't worry about it. Just worry about what we do in here. Okay?
He bought the damn Real Doll factory and got to your anniversary Real Doll on a discount, man. You never even said thank you one time.
You didn't. And it even talks back.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a quick commercial break here. We'll be back with all the action here on Macho Monday in just a few. Coming to you live on Thursday nights. UWF presents the greatest professional wrestlers in the world. Non-stop action coming at you. Make sure you don't miss on the BBC network, UWF Prime Time, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We are back live here, ladies and gentlemen, with Nice and Spice in action.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they fixed it or if it still says what it used to say.
Nice Spice. Nice.
No, it's still 9% spice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We love that.
It's nice with a percentage of spice.
Mm-hmm.
Becky and Bailey Blade there has been making their way in the tag team women's division, and I would say most impressive, but there are some accusations that
no, see, that's facts.
Facts.
Accusations? What accusations?
Oh, someone says that, you know, Becca's a little
She's a Futanari, sir. There's nothing.
He's a little she's a little masculine.
Excuse me,
little?
sir. The correct pronoun is Futanari.
Futanari.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain this to you the nice way that I can, nice boy. Okay. On a
Sure.
sunny day, if she laid flat, she could tell time. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That doesn't even make any sense.
She's a Futanari. It makes absolute perfect sense.
Well, we have Nero the Divergent One and Miss Killer Bunny reunited again in the tag team division to see what Nice and Spice they can take care of these two individuals. Nice and Spice has to be on the verge of title contention there for pussy power. Has to be.
See, that would be a nice match because then you would be able to see why one of them is a Futanari twin.
Yeah, Pelvis, you know what? I agree with you in a way. All right, I agree. I don't agree very much, but at least I agree.
That's nice of you, nice boy.
Yeah, but Nero Divergent One in action here. We've got Miss Killer Bunny in action here, and we are just a few moments away for our main event tonight to see who's going to be the #1 contender for the Hardcore Sit Down Championship. Excited to see that match go down as well.
Absolutely.
I do like Divergent shades. The razors, they're nice.
Long-time competitors in TWS, Miss Killer Bunny and Neurodivergent. Still going strong. Still trying to make a way. Still trying to make a buck. You love to see the veterans come out here and get an opportunity, especially against the Futanari force.
Gentlemen, I have a question for you. Do you ever miss some of the talent's older garments of choice? Because I know Miss Killer Bunny looked a lot different back in the day.
No,
you
I'm
like
all about the evolution. I'm all about the evolution, the modification and the progression, sir.
Well, I know one thing. Again, we are just a couple weeks away for whatever my brother's talking about, this new age coming out, you know, this new era of a season of wrestling. I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure we're going to see a lot of new modifications when that comes out, and see the growth of our talent, and kind of see where we're going to go here in the wrestling world. You know, we're already the #1 show on Monday night. We're already the #1 show on Thursday nights. You know, we are the best. We are the best fantasy wrestling promotions of all time. We are the best.
In the world.
We are the best commentator team of all
Nobody
time.
do it like we do it.
And
Nobody.
it's just gonna be more and more exciting when we get to this new age, as we get a massive power bomb by Becca right off the bat. Nice and Spice acting really fast here. Looks like we got a traditional, you know, like you like their TX traditional tag team match tonight instead of like a tornado tag. So, you know, you like to see the synergy and the communication a little bit more when it comes to matches like this.
You know, I'm not opposed to tornado tag matches. I just think that they involve a lot more chaos, and they're more reserved for like end caps or hot feuds, or, you know, very heated altercations between tag team opponents. Otherwise, I prefer just a traditional format. But, you know, the tornado tag just has its place, in my opinion.
Well, as we see here, Becca Blade springboard off the top of the middle rope, takes out Nero. She's kind of all alone right now, though, as Bailey is on the ground, finally coming to her feet to get back up. Very massive airplane spin style power bomb there. It goes for the cover as Miss Killer Bunny comes in and breaks it up right away and just throws Bailey right out. Again, Becca by herself once again.
Now, there's not really a size advantage, but you have to take into account that being a Futanari that she has a slight strength advantage over Nero. So she's gonna have to use her speed against the Futanari force of Becca here in order to turn this thing around.
Well, it looks like Nice and Spice are in tune now. They are handling the opponent there. We got a pinfall. I think she's a little close to the ropes. As looks like the veteran there of Nero definitely knew she needed to grab that rope. But Bailey looks like she's taking care of Miss Killer Bunny here. Big forearms to the face. Melinda here on top of it, getting them back into their corner. Working the arm again.
Nero definitely needs to probably think about making a tag. I think she's tuckered out.
Yeah, they have definitely. That's a good observation there, Pelvis. As Becca just attacked Miss Killer Bunny, Nero's all alone. Axe handle. I'm not sure if she got all that. Nero here with a great suplex, very textbook. Nero again, really on top of it, really knows she's got to really keep the momentum while her partner is not at bay. Becca shot right back up though. Some kind of modified suplex Muchinuka driver. 1, 2, 3. Looks like Miss Killer Bunny just barely misses the count. And Nice and Spice pull up another victory here in the women's division.
Very, very quick match here. It's sad to see the veterans take a loss like this, but you know, my hats off to the Futanari force here, Nice and Percentage Spice. You know, they have just been the hottest thing in the tag team division for the women's division since they got here, and they're looking to continue their winning ways here in the 2024.
Well, as Nice and Spice again pulls up the victory, Pelvis, do you have anything you'd like to touch on that?
No, I think the biggest downfall, to be honest, with Neurodivergent One and Miss Killer Bunny was their lack of synergy there. Neurodivergent should have tagged out to get recuperated, but she decided to fight them alone. So
yes, it's a mistake.
Sure,
always.
Absolutely. It's funny because, you know, I want to say a lot of the tag team, you know, the tag team division here in TWS definitely have kind of observed how far the tag team was there in UWF. You know, back when we seen Chaos Reincarnate, you know, we've seen a lot of communication and tag and how those matches go. And they feel like they've kind of inherited that style more here in TWS because we're starting to see a lot of, you know, them cutting off their opponent, taking off the opponent, getting more of those one-on-one scenarios to, you know, back to where it was just a free-for-all most of the time. And nobody really, I mean, be honest, it felt like nobody knew what they were doing. You know, they weren't really tag teams. They were just two people put together. And that's something that TX preaches about all the time, you know, like when two individuals, and you said something last week when we seen Asian One and Sandman come up with the Sand Ones and they came out together, you know, that made a tremendous difference in their performance versus, you know, when we just seen tonight, Neurodivergent One and Miss Killer Bunny, they came out separately and you're not seeing the synergy as far as what it should be when you're in a tag team division. So you're 100% right on that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, guys, and we will be back with the main event after this commercial break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rude Boy Mitch, and I just want to tell you about an amazing place called the Taco Society. It's a great place to grow, connect, and basically just be a part of an amazing family. If you're in any type of content creation or whatever, and you want to see growth or try to push yourself to beyond your limits, definitely think about joining the Taco Society. It's a great place, I'm telling you. And don't just take it from me, take it from these amazing individuals.
So,
What I would like to say is Taco Society is a great place to be. You should definitely be a part of it. Everyone is inclusive here. They love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like they're very supportive in this society of tacos. So that's definitely why you should be a part of it. That's number one. Number two, the reason why I love it is because of that reason. There's encouragement here. There's people who genuinely want to see you strive. And I think that that's very unique in this taco society, if you will. So yeah, I would say that is the reason why. I was a little reluctant to the first beginning. I was like, I don't know about this rude boy guy. He sounds shifty. You know what I'm saying? But you grew on me, sir. And yes, and that's all. Now you're stuck with me. You can't get rid of me. So
I appreciate it.
prepare yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Papa Pumpkin Pie, and I wanted to tell you a little something about the Taco Society. When I first joined the Discord, I had no idea what to expect. But what I found was a group of people that we became friends, and then, more than that, we became family. There's so many people that I've met through the Taco Society that I wouldn't have been able to meet otherwise, and we have created this bond with each other. There's so many people that I could list off. But the founder, Rude Boy Mitch, really instilled into the tacos one of his core values, which is so humbling that in the Taco Society, we just want you to be the best version of yourself, whatever that may be, and we will support you to get you to that point. Whether it's streaming video games, streaming music, just chatting, streaming on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, doesn't matter what you do. We just want you to succeed in what you're doing. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not joined the Taco Society today, please take the plunge, join the taco family, and see what your true potential is. Take care, guys.
Hey everybody, it's Wild. If you do not know anything about the Taco Society, then I guarantee you should definitely join. Not only is it just another Discord to just join, but it's a Discord that has people that are like family. We all get together, we do movie nights, we're all a family, we all like to support each other, and that's what we're really here for, is for the support. It doesn't even have to be support for streaming. It could be support for your mental health. It could be someone to talk to on a bad day. It could be someone that you want to share your good news on a great day. Taco Society isn't just a normal Discord. It's a Discord for family and taco family.
It is Necro. How you doing? Just a quick one, really. The Taco Society has been absolutely amazing to me over the years. It still continues to be. It's absolutely amazing. The real reason you should join us is just so supportive, so helpful. Like it's got me from absolutely nothing to like the highest heights of everything. Honestly, please give it a go. Honestly, you won't find a more supportive thing in the world. See you later, guys.
Hey friends, have you ever thought about joining a fantastic online community that allows you to connect with other gamers, streamers, and people from around the world? If you enjoy playing games and meet new people online, let me introduce you to the Tws Society. Tws Society is the ultimate Discord which allows you to connect with other gamers, streamers, and viewers just like you. So for instance, if you like playing games, you have a section there where you can connect with other gamers, create new teams, and take your game experience to a whole new level. If you enjoy streaming, we have a section there for you to promote your streams, share your ideas, and connect with viewers from around the world that enjoy watching content like yours. Beyond gaming and streaming, we have a spot for casual chat, sharing memes, discussing music, movies, TV shows, and having deep, meaningful conversations. The Tws Society provides a safe space for everybody. So it doesn't matter if you're into gaming, streaming, or you just like to chat. Come join us. We have something for everybody.
You know what? I got something to say, and I'm gonna talk to this motherfucker who thinks he can just turn around and take out all this talent. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Short fuse. You took out my best friend Gaz, and I don't appreciate you in this list that you got going on where we have to be on edge, where we can lose our career. Not gonna fly with me, so it's going to end now. Final Taco, I'm going to end your career. You put up that Grand Prix championship. You know that thing that you only care about, and yeah, I'll put up my career and we'll see who walks out. Look at me. I'm 7 feet tall, I'm 320 pounds. You really think that you can outpower me, that you can outmatch me?
Wow.
You got another thing coming, and I'll even let you pick the stipulation whatever you want, because it doesn't matter. I promise I will take everything from you.
You got no
nips.
You should have
got
ran
no
no
nips.
nips for hot in times before you come out here and threaten somebody with nipples.
Not
Your
just threaten
equilibrium's Not
somebody,
even 100%, dude. You're gonna triple.
but it threatened the best professional wrestler in the world, the
Yeah.
Grand Prix champion, the Blueprint Short Fuse. You ain't got no nips, son. You ain't got no nips. How you gonna do anything?
Well, big words there from a big man with no nips, challenging Short Fuse for his Grand Prix title at Final Taco, and he's putting on his career on the line, all because he's upset that his friend Gaz Dazzler is not a TWS professional wrestler
The
anymore.
smoked glizzies. I forgot about them.
He's so mad that he's gonna be the one to try to take out Short Fuse. And he told
It's not
Short
gonna end
Fuse
well.
to pick any stipulation. Any.
It
I
won't
mean,
matter. He ain't got no nips.
He's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
lucky if Short Fuse lets him leave the arena, dude.
He ain't got no nips.
I know. He's not gonna win. I'm just saying he's
He ain't got no
lucky to
nips.
leave here alive.
Don't get rolled on. He ain't got no nips.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go down for our main event here to see who's going to be the new #1 contender for Mustache Maniacs Championship. So, without further ado, here we go.
Boss dude, huh?
Boss, dude, we have not seen him compete in a little while.
Well, it looks like everybody's clamming for that hardcore sit-down championship. They don't understand that a maniac is in control of it right now.
A literal maniac.
I don't know. I mean, Boss Dude doesn't really have a great track record. Again, we go back to kind of what you were talking about there with apparently let's call it what it was. We got interrupted by Basher for our show. Let's just say what it was.
I mean, listen.
And
you go ahead.
And he didn't have, he doesn't have nips. Boss Dude doesn't have nips. I'm a firm believer, like literally, like almost seeing Jesus, firm believer that when T. Higgs talks about somebody's attire when it comes to Kumite blood sport combats, that if you don't have the nips, if you don't show the chest, you don't put your size on somebody, you are just not going to be successful. So
you will not be successful.
I know sometimes I get on T. Higgs's nerves. I know sometimes I get on Pelvis's nerves. But I tell you what, one thing I am a firm believer of is Boss Man not having nips, and he actually thinks he has a chance.
He has no chance. Listen, when you're in the vein of the gladiatorial sport of full contact Kumite blood, okay, you have got to be prepared to put your insecurities to the side, exude flesh for the public to see, like the gladiators did in the ancient days of Rome, and then put your flesh and body against another man's flesh and body. And any sort of hesitancy, any sort of second guessing or melancholy and indecision will do you in. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Most of these guys are afraid to put their hands around another man's waist and lift him up. I mean, how are you ever going to be a champion if you can't do something as simple as that?
As Muddy Dog here comes and takes the ring as well. The one thing I do like about Muddy Dog is there's no shanties with him, man. He just does a simple jog down to the ring. This is his job. He enjoys what he does, win or lose. The man is here to perform. And he would say probably the workhorse of TWS. May not win a lot, but the fans do enjoy seeing it.
He's a hard worker.
Muddy Dog was part of one of the most dominant tag teams in TWS.
Yes.
So you can't shine that out, you know.
No. At one point, they were the hottest tag team in professional wrestling, along with him and Hawksmoor, before Hawksmoor was retired out of professional wrestling.
And at least Muddy Dog's got nips.
Yes. Muddy Dog has nips.
Holy God.
No.
Those men in that ring are
Look at-
dead. Somebody called the
Oh,
ambulance.
my
Somebody called the fire department.
Okay.
Somebody called the 5-0.
Here comes Nice Boy's special friend.
Yo,
This
nice one. Whatever
lunatic.
came to that note that you got.
I don't know, they have some sort of special relationship though. Smiley's always coming by the announce table, put his hand on Nice Boy's shoulder. Yeah, I don't know. I think he likes Nice Boy,
I don't know.
which
about
is not
that,
a good thing. Which is not a good thing.
You know,
No.
we're talking about a maniac that has the championship. This guy is literally the definition of psycho.
He's unhinged, he's dangerous, unpredictable. And people have to be very careful. Pay attention to your surroundings as he intrudes around this ring. He is liable to attack anything and anybody at any given time. I'm
I
almost going to
honestly-
leave here. I don't feel safe. I don't
Me
feel
neither.
safe.
Honestly, most of the time when you have a bigger competitor, I always say, you know, maybe team up, get him out of there, and then work on each other later. But I don't know if that's going to be any good here tonight. Nice boy.
I don't know either. I'm a little nervous myself. Who else would want to lock themselves in a cage with this man? Definitely not me. No way.
Not me
Absolutely
either.
not.
He's the definition of
Cheeto.
psychopath.
Well,
Hey!
Cheeto's here for a paycheck tonight. He's looking a little better, you know, off of Skid Row, like you said. He looks
Yeah.
healthy, and the last couple
Looks
times
healthy.
last time we've seen Cheeto, he actually came up with a couple of victories. So, you know, I don't know. I would probably say he's the underdog tonight if that's the case.
I mean, you know, just the underdogs, these situations that can sometimes shine, and it's good to see Cheeto get another opportunity here. You know, he had a long, hard road to recovery off of Skid Row. He stayed sober, he stayed healthy, he's looking good. I don't know if he can ever get back to the same body and frame that he used to have, but man, oh man, it's just good to see something positive like Cheeto.
I did
And
talk to Cheeto
former-
a little bit.
Sit down, hardcore champion. Took your advice from the get-go. Yo, ASG is in the house, and the crowd loves him.
Zig is out, zig is out,
Zigazao.
zig is out, zig is
Yeah,
out,
man.
zig is
Yeah.
out, zig
Nice one,
is
nice one.
them
Let
sugar.
TW
Zig
do his
is
thing,
zig
okay?
is them sugar. Zig is
jamming.
out, them that did me out. Zig
jamming.
is zig is them sugar. Zig is out, zig is out, zig is out, zig is out. Zig is them sugar.
I apologize, Pelvis. You said you were able to talk to Cheeto tonight?
He's looking after the pay-per-view and with the new unlaunching of the new stadium. He's looking at getting back to his prior physique. When a man can beat, you know, addiction, there's nothing holding him back at this point.
Fair enough. Well, another former hardcore sit-down champion who has came back into fruition as far as seeing him in the TWS ring, as we see Cypher comes back to see if he can climb his way back up to the top as our final competitor in this match. So,
Cypher had a great run in the early inception of TWS, took some time away to recalibrate, has come back, has found some modicum of success, but not success that he saw in his initial run. So let's see if he can get things back off on the good foot here tonight. What kind of match is this again?
this is a cage match, good sir.
Okay.
For the #1 contendership of the
Is
hardcore
it a real
sit-down
cage match,
title.
or is it that Vince McMahon, cockamamie, let me climb out now? We in bullshit. Which one is it?
It is a real cage match, all right?
Okay.
They will be locked inside at all sides. So, out of all these competitors, we've got the psychopath there. Who do you think is either the fan favorite? Who are you pulling for here, Pelvis? Who do you like in this matchup?
I'm just gonna say it. Unpopular opinion. You guys may disagree, but I think Smiley is the only one insane enough to take a beating from all these men and come out on top.
Well, that's a very good pick, and if we were in Vegas, definitely put your money on that man. You know, so it's potential. T. Higgs, who do you like in this matchup here?
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Pelvis. We just don't know what Smiley's intentions are. He's not he's okay. You've never seen a lot of his catalog, but unless it's for something that he actually is concerned with, he is very unpredictable, and that's that unpredictability that doesn't allow him to focus on a task like beating 5 other men for a number 1 contendership. So if I'm gonna go with the dark horse here in the long haul, I'm gonna say it's Cheeto that pulls it out.
Wow, you're going with the underdog on this, huh?
Yes, it's
Wow.
time for Cheeto to make a name for himself, and this is his time. I feel it.
Okay, all right. So, I like your pick, but I'm gonna go with the former TWS sit-down hardcore champion, Yo ASG. I think he was a fighting champion. I think he had that belt for a tremendous amount of time and made it legitimate. So I'm gonna pick him, but I'm really surprised you picked Cheeto. Like honestly,
I'm taking a long shot.
He's kind of been your underdog story the whole time he's been around, though. You felt really bad with him when he was on Skid Row, and you knew he was here to get a paycheck, and in terms of trauma, he grew his hand and lost his hand, grew it, lost it again,
Yes.
So yeah, I'm surprised, but
it's a good year to start off with a feel-good story like that. So I'm pulling for you, Cheeto. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. As Yo HG here looks like he's taking care of Boston and Cheeto. We've got, it looks like Mr. Smiley here on the outside, really taking it to Cypher. And Muddy Dog going for the weapons already. He's ready. He's ready to end this. I think the main thing is you definitely don't want to see Mr. Smiley get close to being able to have a championship in it. You give that man power, everything is gonna go just burn. So
well, I don't think he really cares about power, but if you give him the claim to over your hardcore division, there's no limitations to how or what he'll do to his opponents inside of that ring. Again, this man is capable of committing mass murder, so to speak. So, this is not somebody you want to represent your company, if I may say so boldly.
Well, Cheeto, they're giving Yo ASG the nub, punched him right in the face, as Mr. Smiley's now in the ring as pure chaos. Mr. Smiley got kicked by the Yo kick. We got a pinfall 1 as Cypher breaks it up. And Cypher now with the kendo stick. I mean, what is the strategy here? You're locked in this massive structure here with 5 other individuals. How does one try to pull out is there any type of strategy in this?
Well, in a 6-man cage match, it's about serving your energy, trying not to take things to the top of the cage. You don't want to do that. You want to keep things inside and break it down into sections. Same thing as almost like a tag team 6-way match. You just kind of want to understand that you want to keep everything in front of you. You don't want to find yourself surrounded. You want to conserve energy, and you want to keep everything on the ground. That's the key to winning this match.
Mm-hmm.
Very, 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 very good analysis there, and appreciate you bringing your most veteran knowledge there and Kumite sport here home to the viewers, and I know they definitely appreciate that. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event tonight. We are live every Monday night, 6 p.m. Central Time. And I believe you said next Thursday we are back with Prime Time, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Live on the BBC network.
So don't forget, buy your tickets. You're not going to want to miss it. I guarantee you the comeback show for Prime Time is going to be one heck of a show you are not going to want to miss. As we're sitting here, YoHD laid out. That was my pick. He's on the ground. Looks like he's a little tired, beaten down. Cheeto here definitely taking some punishment. It definitely looks like it's more or less two triple threats going on as it seems like the individuals have been sectioned off. I'm not quite sure, but I think Cypher may have broken the door to the outside here and climbing the structure.
And again, that's something that T-Hex said not to do, and Cypher's doing it, so.
Cypher climbed back down. We had a 1 count in the ring there by Mr. Smiley. He tried to get sneaky and take the pinfall as we got YoHD and Boss Dude here on the side of the cage. Cypher taking it, got a pinfall on Cheeto. 1 as YoHD falls down. Boss Dude's up on top. Eagle Fang up on top of
another student. Heard he joined the dojo. White belt. Just started studying.
Almost a 3 count there by Smiley.
Almost a 3 count by Smiley, correct.
Well, say cheese and die, might add.
YoHD here, Boss Dude up on top of this steel structure. Mr. Smiley giving it to Cheeto right now. Turns his focus on Muddy Dog. YoHD popped up about 10 feet up in the air and lands on solid steel. 1 count in the middle of the ring. Boss Dude has got him set up. Oh, looks like YoHD counters, gets out of that.
Set him up for a YoHD G-kick, probably.
Setting up. Big knee to the face. Big kick up top. Carnage absolutely in the ring. As YoHD slams Boss Dude through the structure, back in the ring with a pinfall. 1, Cypher quickly to get over there.
And again, see what happens when you have no nips? You can't land on your feet.
Cheeto seen Muddy Dog down, got a close 2 count, just gets cracked in the head there with the steel chair. YoHD, definitely a veteran to the hardcore division, as Cheeto now has YoHD in a rear naked choke, it looks like, broken up. Pinfall, Boss Dude tried to take out. Big power bomb by Muddy Dog. Absolute carnage just going. Big backbreaker. Boot to the face. Boss Dude all over Mr. Smiley. YoHD coming in, locking up with Boss Dude now. And Flapjack in the middle of the ring. Pinfall. Nobody around. Kick out.
Yes.
That was close for YoHD.
YoHD could have been on that right path to regain his championship. Mr. Smiley with the sledgehammer. YoHD going back and forth. Monkey flip to Mr. Smiley. Cheeto laying down on the ground over there next to the stairs. I hope he's all right. Trading blows here on the outside with Muddy Dog.
It is absolute chaos here right now. Muddy Dog, YoHD going after it. Smile look like it's going for a Death Valley driver. Oh, a vicious backbreaker delivered. by Mr. Smiley Dak Smag in the middle of the ring there.
I tell you what, I am really enjoying the Mr. Smiley Yo ASG match right now. There's the kick, pinfall, but Boss Dude's right there. Not only that, Muddy Dog breaks it up too. Cheeto here and Cypher going at it.
There.
Cheeto and Cypher going at it.
Very difficult
for now.
Mr. Smiley laughing in the middle of the ring, goes for the pinfall, nobody around. 2 count.
Very close.
Woo! Looks like Cheeto's just in a daze. He walking around, he don't know what's going on.
Oh, he's biting him. Son of a bitch is biting him.
Mr. Smiley here all alone with Muddy Dog in the ring, really
Bulldog
taking it
there
to him.
delivered by Smiley.
Back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is your main event. Yo HG thrown to the outside by Cheeto. Back inside. Mr. Smiley really taking it to Muddy Dog and Cypher at the moment. Yo HG back inside. Cypher setting up Muddy Dog. Cheeto looks like he's going back in. Muddy Dog with the hammer on Mr. Smiley with a pinfall. 1, 2. Could this be Muddy Dog's night? 2 count. So far, every individual has been going for the pinfalls. They really want that shot at that belt. These are competitors at their finest.
There's so much going on, gentlemen. It's kind of hard to pinpoint kind of what you're watching for.
Well, you have to focus on who's in control of their section of the ring. And right now, most of the action is in the middle of the ring. And Cypher's going for a big pin. He's going to steal this thing right now. Very close fall here.
Oh.
Razor's Edge delivered.
Wow. Big super kick to Yo ASG from Cheeto.
All these men are fighting in the ring. Big Canadian Destroyer.
Breaks it
Cheeto
up.
breaks it up. Yep. Irish whip by Cheeto into the ropes.
Cheeto taking up Mr. Smiley here.
Oh,
big
no, here we go.
headbutt like a dog. Oh, roll up pin by Cheeto. Cypher's missing the kicks. 2, 3. Cheeto takes the win. Cheeto takes the win.
Never doubt the wisdom of TH, ladies and gentlemen. The underdog, Cheeto.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, indeed. I felt it in my bones.
He played possum too well. I think that's what it was.
Very good.
Ladies
Stole
and
the whole
gentlemen,
thing.
Cheeto is your new #1 contender for the Hardcore Sit-Down Championship. The underdog has risen.
What a story.
Wow.
What mountain he was at. Hit rock bottom, skid row. Got hooked on that heron monkey. Coming back. Looking strong. Love to see it.
Wow, what
Wow.
a main event. You know what, T-Iggs? I got to tip my hat off to you. If I was wearing a hat, you called it right on the button. You never gave up on the underdog, and the little engine that could definitely made it up that mountain tonight. Wow.
He's fighting for something more than just the title right now. He's fighting for his life. He's fighting for all those people in the halfway houses, in the AA programs, and all those people rooting for him. Look, he's going to be a symbol for those people on Skid Row. You understand what I'm talking about? He's fighting for something bigger. And when you got that in your spirit and you're willing to exude flesh and show your nips the way that Cheeto does, even though they might be small, I just felt it in my bones. I felt it in my bones that this man is about more than just becoming a champion. He's about representing. And that's you can't ever overlook. You can never overlook. So
I mean, you look at that matchup and those competitors on paper, 9 times out of 10, you don't see Cheeto winning that at all. But I tell you what, it only takes that one time to prove everybody wrong. Congratulations, Cheeto. Excited to see that match at Final Taco with you and Mustache Maniac. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for tonight. We'll be back next week for Macho Monday. This is T. Higgs here. And Pelvis. I got your name right.
Hey, good job, nice
right.
boy. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo.
No,
And I'm
no
nice boy. High five.
You're still going to talk to me about why you found it funny that TWS fans don't like blacks. But we'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah, we
Ladies
will.
and gentlemen,
We're going to get down to the bottom of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Macho Monday. We hope you all have a good night. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Have a good night.